Breaking news coming in on the show. The Election Commission of India says that over a week into the claims and objections period of the special intensive revision, not a single political party has submitted any claim or objection so far. Meanwhile, the electoral rolls for Bihar under the ongoing special intensive revision exercise have drawn a significant public response. Over 1.5 lakh claims and objections for inclusion and exclusion have been received. However, EC says that more than a week into claims and objections, nothing has come in from political parties. So political parties have not filed any claims, they've not objected to the initial draft rolls, but at the same time, people, local electors are in fact objecting to their either inclusion or exclusion into that list. All right, and more breaking news coming in. Election Commission has now given an ultimatum to leader of Opposition Rahul Gandhi over his press conference yesterday. The ECI is now saying, sign the affidavit on which you've made serious allegations against Election Commission or resign. ECI say sorry or sign that affidavit. So basically, EC now giving an ultimatum to Rahul Gandhi, leader of opposition, on his claims of voter inclusion in one single constituency in Karnataka, asking him to sign all the allegations, give up an affidavit, sign an affidavit or say sorry. Piyush Pandey from News9 joining us on the show. Piyush Pandey, Election Commission's giving a very firm notice there to Rahul Gandhi.
Yes, reason is that in the past he has never sent any self-signed letter by himself. Whatever reply Election Commission given to him, and there is an example. He raised the Maharashtra issue in December 24, 2024. Some advocates write to Election Commission from AICC, and the Election Commission replied dated 24th December 2024. But Rahul Gandhi says that he never replied. Okay. And yesterday, he also refused to reply. And today, through sources, ECI sent a letter. And yesterday, Karnataka CEO and Maharashtra CEO sent a letter to Rahul Gandhi. And they needed signed declaration and oath also. Then, after that, after one day, Rahul Gandhi didn't reply and didn't submitted anything to Karnataka CEO and Maharashtra CEO office. After that, Election Commission of India, after that Election Commission of India given this issue against Rahul Gandhi. If Rahul Gandhi believes in analysis and believes that his allegations against ECI are true, he should have no problem in signing the declaration.
All right, we've not heard, Piyush, correct me if I'm wrong, we've not heard from Rahul Gandhi on whether he's going to sign an affidavit or not sign an affidavit. In his press conference yesterday, he made very clear to a reporter question that since he's making these allegations in public, consider it as his word, as a leader of opposition, consider it as a word that he's giving to the commission. Is now calling claims absurd, the claims made by Rahul Gandhi. Also joining us on the show is RP Singh. RP Singh, how are you looking at Election Commission's latest salvo, saying either you say sorry or sign an affidavit where you sign on every allegation that you've made against us?
Well, even yesterday, Election Commission categorically stated that the statements are misleading, and that asked the Rahul Gandhi to file everything, whatever he has said, on an affidavit to the Election Commission, on which Rahul Gandhi said that I'm the dynast, so I don't need to say anything on oath. So you have to believe me, or it's something like my way or highway. So on this, Election Commission probably has reacted now, saying that either you apologize or you put everything on oath and file it to the Election Commission.
You know, he made it very clear he's the leader of opposition. If he's saying something in public, it should be construed as his word, as his promise, as something that he's saying in confidence.
But that's not how the judiciary or the judicial system works. The judicial system works only in a process where if you have to say something, you have to file an affidavit. So tomorrow Rahul Gandhi can say that I am the Prime Minister of the country, I am not the leader of the opposition. Or he can say that I am so and so. That won't work that way. No? He has to put that on record. And then there's a procedure, there's a legal procedure for that. But as I said...
But the legal procedure hasn't started yet, has it?
No. If he is claiming something, then he must put it on record. Or stop.
No, but you're saying it's in judiciary, but it's not in judiciary. Fact of the matter is, he is leveling an allegation on a constitutional institution.
No, I never said judiciary. I said it's a judicial process.
Right.
There's a norm for it. For anything, there's a norm. Tomorrow, he can claim that fort is mine. I'm saying I'm leader of the opposition, that fort is mine. Then he has to put that on oath. That he has to file an affidavit for that. That I am claiming that fort is mine, and these are documents which are for my claim. But he can't be someone who's entitled for. But he thinks that he's entitled for everything. That's not how the democracies work.
All right. Shehzad Poonawalla is also joining us on the broadcast. Shehzad Poonawalla, you heard there what Election Commission is saying. It's saying that those basically allegations are absurd at the moment unless an affidavit is given to us. We are hoping that Rahul Gandhi will either sign those charges or say sorry.
If there is a legal problem that you face, what will you do? Will you come and announce it on TV, or will you go and give a complaint in a police station? You will give a complaint in a police station or at the authority. Same thing is being asked of Rahul Gandhi, but Rahul Gandhi thinks he's an entitled king of this country.
He's also the leader of opposition, Shehzad Poonawalla, so he has all the right to talk to people and put out in public what he believes.
Will you have patience? Will you have patience?
I do have patience, sir. Go on.
I'm glad. Thank you. First of all, leader of opposition does not mean that you become above the citizens of this country. Please do understand how the constitution works. It doesn't work differently for the Gandhi family as much as you may like it. So please understand that. And secondly, Rahul Gandhi, like any other citizen, if he has a complaint, has to give it in writing on oath. In fact, because he's leader of opposition and an MP, the duty on this is more incumbent that when he makes an allegation so grave against a constitutional institution, he should back it up with the substance. Or else he should say that he's just making ad hominem allegations, hidden allegations, which he can make on your platform. Secondly, this is a man whose credibility is lower than perhaps, let me not use any other word, but perhaps more than a waste tissue paper. Because the Supreme Court has chastised him for the claims he makes on China. The Supreme Court has chastised him for the claims he makes on Savarkar and Rafale. So let's not get into his credibility. But having said that, just now he just said, your favorite leader Rahul Gandhi just said that the
politician, sir. I am not. I'm a journalist.
Yeah.
So I have to say
that.
Right. So while as much as you would like to be partisan, I am not. All I'm asking is
don't get so aggravated.
No. There's no aggravation. No, I have to. I think it's extremely unfair of you to be on this platform and say we're not giving voice to him. We're giving voice to you as well as voice to every other opposing voice. I have to ask you, while you make political statements as a journalist, as a people's representative. Sir, I think you've had your time. I have another question as a follow-up.
I don't think I've had my time. You're nobody
to
decide
go
that.
ahead,
If you want me to speak, thank you. Why don't you do one thing, madam? Please play what Rahul Gandhi just said about 1 hour ago. He said that the Election Commission website is down because he's made such an atom bomb of a disclosure. Why don't you go and fact check that for a change and tell us if the Election Commission website is down? By the way, the person, Mr. Rahul Gandhi, saying that has 3 votes in 3 places, has come out and said that that's not the case. And in fact, even on the Election Commission's official data, his vote is shown in only 1 place. Why don't you, for a change, ask the Gandhi family a question? Perhaps it will be right on your part to do that since he's leader of opposition. Thank you very much, madam.
Not to fact check anything, but Shehzad Poonawalla there saying what he said and left the conversation without hearing what a journalist has to say. Let me get in Bhaskar Rao into this conversation. Bhaskar Rao, without getting into the politics of it, it's a constitutional matter. It matters to people. It matters to the electoral process of this country. And if the constitution is bigger than political parties, in your assessment right now, what are you making of what's happening here as far as Rahul Gandhi's allegations is concerned? As a leader of opposition, he's saying, I have the right to conduct a press conference and let out what my team has found by the way of 6 months research. Election Commission on its part saying sign an affidavit.
See, whatever Mr. Rahul Gandhi, leader of the opposition, is saying is a constitutional matter. And constitutional questions have got constitutional answers. A representation of People's Act is there. The Honorable Supreme Court is there. Election petitions have been there. So when he says that he's going to make explosive remarks over there. All this can be reduced into writing and made representation before the election commission. The constitution is arguments are not the place. It's not a street fight to come and make names, call names, and make allegations. An election commission is a constitutional body, and it has withstood the onslaught of time. If he has any issues over there, let him bring it to the notice through the provisions of RPA, etc. In fact, it looks very ridiculous. People in Congress themselves are finding it very difficult to defend this kind of decision. See, when he spoke about Mahadevpura in Bangalore Central constituency, the entire voter list was available with the Congress party. Nothing is a secret over there. The Congress party got a huge mandate of 136 seats in Karnataka. Did they question the voters list? They never questioned the voters list over there. Cherry picking it here and there, and questioning the election commission. And election commission has printed these things over and over again, called for objections. And the Indian National Congress is a huge party which is more than 100 years old and has got its machinations all over the country. They need not be educated about the provisions of the RP Act over there. Suddenly, like an infant terrible, he springs out and makes such kind of wild allegations against the election commission. It is not political maturity. Political maturity is asking the right questions at the right forum and seeking the correct answers and cornering people with
Right.
facts.
But Mr. Rao, he did put out a series of evidence. I don't want to take our viewers through what he did, but he did say that we've gone through a series of evidence and a stack of 7 feet long paper. We've done our research and we have found that there's been a voter inclusion to the point of 1,25,000 votes in a single constituency. And those allegations, they merit some serious discussion as well. They're not immature political salvos. That's the research that Congress party says it has done.
What did the Congress party of Karnataka do then? Is it something suddenly that has been pushed inside this through the election commission? This has all along been there over there. Is it not? It is not some new information that has come. It has always been over there. So what are the party doing over there? And it's a constitutional question. If it is asked a question, let Constitution and the election commission answer it. They will answer it.
All right. Also joining us on the broadcast is Shripad Renu, a Congress leader. I have to, at this point in time, Shripad Renu, ask you, by the way of all the conversation that are happening currently, as far as what happened in that particular, constituency of Mahadevpura is concerned, BJP leaders are suggesting categorically that if there were to be allegations made, they should have been made under oath. An affidavit could have been signed, given to Election Commission, and that would be the right course of action to take by the Leader of Opposition.
Oh, thank you for having me on the show, madam. There are two things that the Election Commission should have done to start with. They should have provided the electronic version of the data, number one. Nothing stops them doing so. Number two, the local Congress party had approached the Election Commission for this with this request. It was turned down. That is a fact. Secondly, when the Election Commission is supposed to be the umpire for this whole thing, why can't they unilaterally say that we will have a commission of inquiry into all these allegations and give it a time frame? Wouldn't that be easier? Instead of asking everybody to give sworn statements. Mr. Rahul Gandhi has gone in a public platform and spoken about it. Not that he's hiding behind some place and issuing statements. No, he's not doing that. He's openly talking about it.
Mr. Renu, if he's openly talking about it, what's the harm in signing a statement and giving it to the Election Commission? Because that's where you'll find solutions.
Our contention is like this in so many places. We are going to bring that out. What is our first request? Asking the Election Commission, please give us what we are asking, the electronic data. And why are you not giving us the video? And now they have passed a rule, from what I heard, that the video should be erased. And the most important thing, what was right in 2024 election, how come now suddenly there is revisions of elections everywhere in the country? New voters are being added or deleted. So either way, the Election Commission has one thing they have to answer. Was the 2024 electoral roll correct, or now when you're revising everything is correct? That means by default the Election Commission is accepting the 2024 electoral roll was wrong. It amounts to that, no, madam.
Okay. All right. Let me take that question to RP Singh. He's back with us. RP Singh, I think two contentions that Congress party has been making for a while now, and that is give us the CCTV footage of polling booths, which many people believe is not too much of an ask, and give us a digital copy of all electoral rolls so that we'll be able to check and cross-check if there's been exclusion, inclusion, there's problem with the addresses, photographs, duplicates, etc., etc. So those two, those two are the demands of the Congress party, and what's actually preventing Election Commission from meeting these demands? These are sincere demands, and these are demands in favor of the people and in favor of the electoral process in this country. RP Singh?
I should search
Yes.
to go through 2018 Supreme Court order, which is categorically said that no digital data will be given to any individual that can be manipulated. And that's why even we don't get it, because it's the rule of the Supreme Court, as well as Supreme Court on the electoral roll. As for your digital, your camera thing, your part of the
You're back on a better line, sir. I think we're losing your connection. We'll try and get you back again. But I think Shripada Renu is with us, continues to be with us. What's the Congress's strategy here on? You've leveled allegation, and those allegations, have been received by the public. Now, public wants EC to do something about it, and unless you go and engage with the Election Commission, what are you hoping will happen? This will be reduced to a gimmick, where you come out in public, you conduct a press conference, and you disappear for the next 15 to 20 days. Why not follow it through? Why not take it up with the Election Commission and engage with the Election Commission?
Yeah. Thank you. May I now reply to your
Yes.
question, madam?
Yes.
It's a very valid question what you have asked. As you must have noticed if you had watched the rally, on the conclusion of the rally, Mr. Rahul Gandhi, the party AICC president, as well as the CM and all the leaders in Karnataka said we are going directly to the Election Commission. And we are submitting a memorandum to them on basically 7 points. These 7 points we want the Election Commission to give us a reply. They have taken that and submitted to the Election Commission, madam. Now it is for the Election Commission to reply to that.
But
It's
Mr.
not that we
Renu,
have ran away.
a
We
memorandum
have
of
not gone to the
understanding
Chief
is different
Justice
from
this week.
signing those charges and sending a signed affidavit on the charges that you're making. An MOU is your demands, your expectations from Election Commission. What Election Commission is saying that you have charges against us, you've made some serious allegations. Why don't you sign on those charges and let us look into them?
Yes, madam. I will tell you, when you have to give a sworn affidavit, I'll explain to you. By process of law. When I have all the evidence, it's called discovery. We are asking for certain documents. We are asking for all these things. That is the 7 points. If the Election Commission were to freely give it to us, then I'm certain we'll be more than happy to sign given a sworn affidavit at that time.